today is a very special day for us.
What's happening today, bro?
Yo, my guy, today we are dropping our very first
Yeah.
Yes.
Our very first Conversations podcast episode.
Yes.
It's time, people. It's time.
Yes, but before we go any further, I think we deserve an applause, right? For the work we're putting.
Yo, bra.
Yes.
I like to hear that. Lalagyan na so much join. Yo, I like to hear that.
Lekker, man. But before we go any further, Carl, is there anything you would like to add?
Bro, ik denk dat we toch in mensen zitten.
Nee.
Ik zeker allemaal het laatste om te zien waar het ons aangevangen is met video's gezet, met video's speciaals. So guys, before we get into, or before we meet our first guest, there's just one guy I would really like to thank. Like this guy has been supporting us since day one. I remember since last year. Like I could just, for anything, literally for anything, I could press on this guy's number. I know him as Wilson. I'm sure everyone has heard. Some people say it's Obas. Yeah, but his real name is Joseph van der Ros. Yeah, so to Wilson, Obas, Joseph van der Ros, thank you very much for all your support. We really appreciate it, and we hope we'll make you proud, and we hope you enjoy our episode. Yo, let's give Joseph a round of applause.
Yes.
But anyways, yeah. So guys, our first episode, our first guest, was the eerste gast was Mazo. Ik ken haar als Mazo. But yeah, her real name is Dimakatso Mantutle. Yo, you guys will see. Let's not waste time. And then, yeah. So guys, hope you guys enjoy the episode. Yeah. Nakano ons. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. We finally here. We promised you guys we'll be here in May, and we are. But anyways, our first episode is ready. Our first guest ready. Dimakatso Mantutle. But we all know as Mazo. She's from here, Oranjerivierstasie, where our studio set. Yeah. But anyways, Dimakatso, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm gonna call you Mazo because I know you're Mazo. I feel weird to call
They're
you.
still fine with me.
It's fine. Okay, introduce yourself. I'm sure 50% of you already know Dimakatso Mzala, but yeah, you can introduce yourself.
Thank you guys for inviting me. I'm Dimakatso Mantutle. Normally they call me Mazo here at the station. They call me Mzala at the location. So I'm very welcome to be here. Thank you very much.
So guys, Mazo or Mzala, as we all know her, is originally from Bloemfontein, but she moved to Oranjerivierstasie 18 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, 18 years ago, so she's been here for a long time now. Yeah, Mazo, since you moved here, I know Bloemfontein. I stayed in Bloemfontein for a few years. It's quite different from Oranjerivierstasie or even Hopetown. But for you, what's been different since you moved from Bloemfontein and came to stay here? Have it been like it's just another city or just another town, or have you have found any challenges or new things? Have you seen any new things that you're not normally used to in Bloemfontein? That's how they do it here. But yeah, how's it been for you?
Okay. If I can start by saying, my thing is on the youth, the young people especially. You know what I experienced ever since I arrived here? The kids, most of the kids, they are staying here in the farms, and then they are not exposed to the life out there.
Yeah.
For instance, we are near Kimberley, and you'll find most of the kids, they've never been to Kimberley.
Yes.
And then everything that they know, it's like we have to go to school, and then after school we are going to work at the farm. It hurts because some of our kids here in the farms, they drop out, you see, and then because they think the only thing for us is just to go and work at the farm. So you will only find that ever since I came here in Orange River, I only have one kid who completed a matric. Most of them, they were dropouts from grade 10. If they started failing, and then they just drop out. And go and talk to the kid, and then he will say, no, I'm going to work at the farm. And then he will just work a month, 2, 3 months, and then he's out. You see, there's no future. I think the problem is they are not exposed to what is happening in our
It's a huge problem because information these days, if you're not informed, if you don't know lots about other things that's not just in your circle, it's difficult to really achieve because we're at a stage where there's always lots of people for everything.
Exactly.
So if you can't be creative, and you can't be creative if you don't have lots of information, it's very difficult to be creative.
And you know what? The other experience that I have with our young people, especially the ones from the farms, they are very active. You can get kids who can play soccer. You can get kids who can draw. They are very active. But the problem is, how do they get there? You see, sometimes finance, because the parents are not working and all those kind of things, and then it delays our kids. And then at the end of the day, you'll find the kids, we don't have anything to do. What else do we do? You see?
And it's actually very difficult because we have lots of talent here in Hopetown. I've seen soccer players, we have even singers, everything. We can actually get brilliant production from just here in Hopetown. But we don't have anything for the kids, or we don't have any platform for them to actually showcase or express their talents. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Because I know if you can identify, like I can see that you're someone that actually you've noticed some of the problems. Have you ever just sat by yourself and thought of it like, Mazo, what can I do? Or if I was in a position to help, what would you do to help the community?
Okay, you know what I was thinking all this time? If we can have a center where the kids can always have something to, like in Free State, there was a center like Mabana, where the kids after school or weekends, they can go and do all the activities that they are good in. Like for instance, those who can sing, they can sing. Those who can dance, they can dance. Those who can do everything, they can do everything. If we can have that center for the kids, maybe our kids, they can become more developed. And then so that we can see that our kids are not only from the farms, but at least if there is a center, they can go somewhere. Okay. You see?
We actually have a program. We actually started a program, or we're in the process of starting, or I don't know, whatever, but our plan with this, it's called the Oranjerivierstasie, and it's like this is actually part of the program. What we want to achieve with the program is we want to create a platform for people with creative and artistic abilities to come and showcase, and maybe I'm an artist myself. So we want to, at least if some of them, sometimes what I've noticed, some artists, we creative, we know what to do with the art itself, but we don't know how to become or how to achieve with our ability. So the program is to create that platform for them to come, and then you can showcase, and we will help you with and give you the necessary resources you need for you to be able to achieve, or for you to be able to progress in whatever you are doing. And it's not just for artists. When we say creative abilities, I'm also talking to people who can just do things. If you can make a mic that fly or whatever, you can come to us. If you can help you, we'll help you. But that's our program. So now we want to know what's your. So last time we spoke, you said that you part of a group or a program or something. I'm not sure. I'm speaking under correction. I don't know if you doing youth development or
okay. I'm also a coordinator
Yeah.
where we are having some structures like the Community Policing Forum, where even the youth also structure and said where we can also get the youth involved in this project, and then so that we can see which youth they are having ability. And then that thing, I think it's a good idea that you are doing, because it will also help the youth to refrain from using drugs, because after that, and then they will be here at the center. If we can have a center, and then everyone can participate, and then at the end of the day, we'll be having a youth that is
active.
well active,
Yeah,
and then out of drugs, and then because I think they will spend more of their time focusing on what they want to achieve in
what
life.
they want to achieve.
Yeah.
Because I personally believe that all of us as people, we all have a dream, or we all see ourselves somewhere
Exactly.
in the future. But it's just that, yes, we're facing, some people have issues with, we have finances, some of us have other issues. It's not always finances that's the problem. Some of us, it's our environment that we're in.
Yeah.
Especially as youth, we go by influence, or our actions. Most of our actions, 90% of our actions, is because of influence.
Yeah.
How we've been influenced. So with the center, we also want to create a positive kind of influence. To say maybe instead of you having to go to your friend where you smoke your drugs or smoke whatever,
Exactly.
to talk about your problems, you can just come here
Come to the
us.
center, and then
If you want to do whatever you want to do, we'll try to get as many programs running, so that we can have everyone entertained, because people are bored, there's nothing here. You just go to school, home, and
come, yeah.
yeah. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to create a positive space, or positive
Mindset.
for our youth. Yeah. Now, I've noticed that our youth here in Hopetown, they don't really, I don't know if it's because it's new to them, but they don't really show that hunger. They don't
that
really
interest.
show that interest in, I really want to achieve that thing. So, do you think maybe there's any way we can help our youth, like we can motivate our youth to actually show that hunger to people that want to help, or actually want to bring such programs into the community? How can we motivate our youth to actually want to do
Get
this
to
thing?
involve.
Because we can get the people for the programs to run, or we can get the programs here, but if our youth not motivated enough to say we want to do this, then it's all a waste of time.
You know what, Ne? What I can suggest is like what you started is already on the way. We should only get youth. Even out of 10 can be only one who will go forward, at least. But I think we shouldn't become so helpless and said no one is interested. We should try, especially when it comes to the farm people, especially here at Orange River. We should show people that young people are very interested, but it's only that we don't have centers. Like for instance, even if we are having a youth activity in the location, you will see the hall is always full. But because the young people, they don't get that chance to go and say, where can I dance? But I think if maybe there is a center, I think some of them, they will think like, let me just go to the center. Instead of hanging around in town, not doing nothing. Let's go to the center. And maybe you will find out sometimes we are having also these dropouts kids. These kids who are homeless. We are not saying we are saying street kids, but they are not homeless, but it's street kids. Because during the day, they are going to the town. But during the night, they are coming home. So they can rather go to the center instead of going to town and maybe doing house breakings or what. I think this center will help the youth a lot.
I really hope so, because we're aiming to help the youth. So if you are interested in joining the center, or if you have any, like you said, if you have any creative abilities or anything, you're more than welcome to join us. Our contact details, I think it will be somewhere here on the screen. Yeah, so you can contact us. Anyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome.
If you're having also ideas or how to build this center, you are more than welcome with your ideas. So you can come and join us.
Come and join us, yeah. We want to motivate the youth, but there's nothing. I think everyone, actually, there are people. We can't say this. It's only me that had this idea of starting a center. I think there are people that actually wanted to start a center or something similar to this. I've noticed it's tough. It's really tough to find funding and stuff like that to run centers, like to get centers like this going. So I know you. People know me. We've known each other for a while now. So I know Mazo, Mzala, know people. I know you know people. So who do you know, or what can we do to get you up with this program? Because really we really want to. We have the podcast now. We have the studio for our artists that we're gonna invite on our podcast. But we'd really love to have a wide range of programs. What do you think we can do to improve our program, or what do you think we can do to get funds for our program? Because finances and stuff, it's been a huge problem as well. We want to do, we know what we want to do, but we don't have the finances.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
I think the best thing that you should do, guys, is to draw up your business plan and then send it to the different stakeholders, like departments. I think even if they can say none, but I think one or two, they will assist you, because this is a good initiative, especially for the young people, especially when we are having challenge about young people who are so involved in drugs. I think that one, it will help them also to refrain from using drugs, because the more they become involved in the center, the lesser they will be in the place of hanging around and doing such things. So the business plan is the most important thing, and then you draw up your business plan, and then you do have your certificates, and then just send it to the different stakeholders, departments.
Okay. So you heard it, guys. Like I said, I don't want to be the only person doing this. If you have any plans of doing this, I'll be open to give you any advice on what I've done to get well. Now we're not there yet, but we're going.
We are going there.
So so if you have any plans to do this or something similar to this, you heard what Mazo or Mzala said. You get yourself qualified or not qualified. You get your business or your plan certified, and then after that, you drop your business plan. It depends on what you want to do. You drop your business plan, and then you can approach people, and you'll take it from there. And so guys, that's it for our conversation with Mazo, Mzala. Thank you very much for joining us on our channel. We really appreciate you, and we appreciate your time. I hope that this won't be the last time we have you on our channel or on our podcast. We can really, or I can tell that you really care for this community, and that you really became a member of this community. We can now say Mazo is a citizen from Hopetown.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Okay, thank you. And thank you guys for being here as well. Our camera audience, thank you guys. We know we can do all of this. We can have the guests, we can have the cameras and everything, but without our camera audience, this is not possible. So thank you guys for giving us your time. So that's it, guys. Till the next one. We'll see you guys. I'm out. So that's it, people. That's it for our first conversation with our first guest, Dimakatso Mantutle. So thank you guys for watching the episode. We really appreciate it. For me personally, it was a very like experience. It was a but but yeah, it was a like experience. That's I believe that's how we grow. And yeah, that's it for me, bro. I don't know. You have anything else to say?
For me, I would also like to say I really enjoyed that episode, bro. I really liked how you handled that interview, bro.
But it was the first one, but ish. Yeah, but I enjoyed it as well, but yeah.
And then I would also like to ask guys, please like, comment, and share our content.
Please,
Yes,
guys. We would appreciate that a lot.
And with that, I think we are out.
We are out. Bye.